Today I will talk about three companies that were able not only to weather away previous economic crises, but came out stronger. The first company is Kellogg. During the Great Depression that started in 1929 and ended in 1933, when the US saw unemployment climb to 25% alongside a massive GDP drop. Kellogg doubled its advertising budget in radio advertising and reinvested it in its workers. In order to create more jobs, they shifted to a 6-hour working day, giving workers a 12.5% raise in hourly wages while reducing working hours by 25%. 85% of workers liked the 30-hour weekly schedule better, and worker productivity reached 40-hour levels within 2 years. By 1933, Kellogg had increased its profits by 30% and distinguished itself as the country's leading breakfast company. The second company I will talk about is Delta Airlines. As you know, September 11 attacks had profound impact on the airline industry. Delta struggled to adjust to decreased consumer demand, rising fuel costs, and the growth of budget competitors offering lower fares. Consequently, Delta declared bankruptcy in 2005. When it emerged from bankruptcy in 2007, it took three bold steps. Step 1. It improved its customer experience by investing in its workforce. They were able to do so by developing new training systems and instituting an employee profit sharing program that paid out 16.6% of each employee's salary, a total of $1.6 billion in January 2020. Step 2, Delta focused on becoming more efficient through increased scale by merging with Northwest Airlines in 2008 and partnering with Aeromexico, Brazil's Gol, and Virgin Atlantic. Step 3, it cut its fuel costs by hiring crude oil traders and purchasing its own oil refinery and transport ship. This strategy has helped Delta keep its fuel cost about 5 to 10% per gallon lower than the industry average. Considering that the airline spends about $12 billion on fuel annually, this efficiency makes a big difference. The third company is Amazon. While the company didn't go out of business during the dot-com bust like other internet retailers, Amazon did lose 90% of its stock value between 1999 and late 2001. One reason was that it had raised a large amount of money right before the market crashed, giving it the funding it needed to continue operations. In the years that followed, Amazon expanded into new business operations that laid the groundwork for its growth. Essentially, the company realized that it could succeed in higher margin business services on top of the thin margins in its consumer-facing retail business. In the year 2000, it unveiled Marketplace, a used book marketplace that ultimately evolved into a third-party sales platform for businesses to sell just about everything. That same year, the company took first steps toward creating what would eventually become Amazon Web Services, or AWS, a business that lets software developers rent out servers from Amazon data centers. In Q4 2019, AWS brought in 10 billion in revenues for the company. By the time the dot-com crisis ended, Amazon had successfully outlasted other online retail competitors, and its innovative new B2B revenue streams helped grow the company into the e-commerce giant it is today. So to recap, Kellogg's thrived during the Great Depression by investing more in advertising and its people. Delta Airlines rebounded after 9/11 by investing in its workforce and making its supply chain more efficient. And finally, Amazon survived the dot-com bust with smart fundraising, a strong cash flow, and 2 lucrative new B2B products. Thank you.